I have never seen the police drive their truck on the beach like this. And wow, look how high the water is today. I'm surprised it hasn't breached the bank. That's crazy. I'm at super duper high tide, I guess. That's insane. Well, it's too windy. I was going to do a shot of my action figure standing on this little place right here where I always do. But it's really windy out here. Kind of chilly, but look at that pretty sky. It won't be long till I have to walk. Don't worry about too much. Let's go down the steps. Oh, gosh. Got down the steps. Now look at that pretty sky. Yeah. That's what living in paradise is all about. Coming out to the beach. Now, I wish I could live in one of these houses. I'd take any of these houses. I don't care how small they are. I mean, rather a small house on the beachfront than a mansion in the desert or anywhere. And I don't know if you're like me, but I'd rather live in a teeny tiny house here than a mansion anywhere else. And this is like paradise. In the wintertime, I don't know, people think it's not as great. I like it just as much. Today is a little chilly now, I think about it. It was 73 degrees according to my car though. It's like, yes, winter has finally gone back again. That was insane to me, that cold in October. It's October the 11th, I think. I'm trying to see. I think so. Anyway, beautiful pinks and golds, blues, indigos. Beautiful sky. I mean, look at that little tiny house right there. Wouldn't it be awesome to have a little teeny tiny house like that? Of course, the bigger house right there. And of course, my favorite house is right there. Now, if I could have any house on the beach, it'd be that one. I just like the architecture, the way it looks. The one that's sticking up. See the chimney? That's the kind of stonework you see all around at least the base. They got siding on the top. I don't know why. I guess they ran out of rocks. And just one other person out here, they're staring at the sun. Look, there's the sun. It's coming up over the water, finally. Oh my gosh, this is great. Finally, the sun's coming back over the water like it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be right there. I got here just in time for the sun rising up over the water. And I know you're like, when I see sand, it's because I'm not down at the water yet, but you can clearly see it's over the water. Let me just keep walking, although I'm not going to get these steps counted. Maybe I can get there before you go. You're lying to me. Let me put my earphones in, see if I can get better volume. You're probably saying, I don't hear you, I just hear wind. And that's probably the truth. And click. Now maybe you can hear me better than the wind, but not matter. Look at that sun rising up over the water. It's going to heat the water up now with all that coming in direct contact with the water like that. I'm surprised the sun does get extinguished with all that water on it. See, when I used to say, hey, on our beach, the sun rises and sets over the water, I wasn't lying. I told you it did. It's just for the longest time they had that island in the way. I guess the island, they moved it back. It's about time they moved that island back. That's right, Oak Island. You need to pull yourself back so you can see the sun rise over the water. See? Oh my gosh, this cliff. I'm not going to be able to get anywhere near the water. Oh my gosh. That's a good 5-foot drop. Okay, well, I guess I'll be walking up here today. Wow. And even if I did walk down there, look, that water's going to drown you. It's incredible, crazy. But the sun's rising over the water again. Man, it has moved a lot in the last month. I think it was just a month ago I was making a note that it was coming up over the houses. Just not in the same place it was during the summer. It's amazing how much the sun moves. I know. It's not the sun moving, it's us moving. But there we go, sun rising over the water. And I'm standing near a cliff. And the raging tide again today. Man, it is raging today. Look at the size of the freaking cliff. Oh my gosh. That's insane. I tell you, when the Bible says the earth is raging, it ain't lying. Everybody wants Jesus to come back, including this earth, to make things right again. That is a beautiful sunrise. And if you don't have the stomach for truth, you can always turn this off and just watch it with a pretty sunrise. Maybe turn on some tropical music in the background. Some clispa music. Oh, the sun has finally gotten free from the water. I don't see it dripping. I figure it'd be dripping off like, like when you get out of the bathtub. Oh well. Well, I'm not going to be able to walk with my feet in the water today because I ain't going to be able to get down this cliff. And if I did get down the cliff, I'd have to come back in an ambulance because oh my gosh. Seriously, if you could just let me zoom out. Try to get as close as I can without falling off the cliff. Look at that. There's no way. I can't get down. There's not even, I don't even see an off ramp on here. There's no way I'm going to get my feet in the water today. Walking over here is also much more painful. It's more soft sand and it's really hard to walk in. Yesterday I walked down there. I got off at the off ramp and then I walked back on this sand. It's a challenge. I tell you what, it is sure enough a challenge. But look at that pretty sunrise. I'll be walking on the soft sand today, even though I wish I could get my feet in that water. But I can't get down this cliff. I'm too old. If I was a spring chicken, I could probably do it. Alright. Oh, I can get a Sherpa. Maybe I can get a Sherpa. Well, this is the most erosion I've seen in a long time. I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to have people out here walking off the cliff and suing the state. I don't think they can do that, but hey, whatever. People will try everything like that. Alright, well, there's that pretty house again. Although, to be honest with you, I'll take any of these houses just so I can wake up and look outside as soon as the sun's out or as soon as the water's, just any time of the day be on the water. I don't have to wait till certain times of the day, wait till October 31st. Now people are pulling out their cameras and taking a picture of the sun. You missed the best part, when it crowns. I think that's the coolest part. Alright, well, y'all have a great day. I'm going to start walking. I don't have that much time, unfortunately, because the sun's rising so extremely late now, and that means dawn is extremely late, and I could get up the flashlight, but I've gotten into the habit of being freezing cold, not coming out. If it's another normal day tomorrow, I was about to say a nice day, but usually it is a nice day, except for the last few days before yesterday. I guess I can get oh, that's right, Monday was too cold. Today's Wednesday, so only 2 days so far I've been back to normal. But man, what if you're walking at night and you fall off this cliff because you didn't know it was here? That's crazy. Wonder why the raging of the sea is raging so much. We don't have a hurricane, I don't think. But this is extensive. It was bad. There's a person playing in water. Probably a college person or younger 20-some-year-old person that can pull themselves up and stuff. I cannot do that. Alright, well, I'm going to start walking. Come along. Let's go.